Alrighty, welcome back to another state test video. If you're following these in chronological order of when they've been posted, or following in the order that they are in your packet, then you will know we are on the home stretch. Only a couple of standards to go. Today we're talking about 7.SP.5. This is more about probability. Let's hop right in. Question 1. A box contains red markers, blue markers, and green markers. There are more blue markers than red markers. The probability of randomly selecting a blue marker is 1 out of 5. What is a possible probability that it is red? So, we know two things. That the probability is of pulling a blue marker is 1 out of 5. And there are more blue than red. The fact there are green markers, irrelevant. Don't care. What is the possibility that the random selected marker from the box is red? Well, if there's more blue than red, that means the probability of pulling a blue is higher. So you need a probability for red that is lower than 1/5. So this is answer, acceptable, anything less than 1/5. Be that 1/6, 1/7, 1/10, 1/20th, 1/1000th. I don't know if I would go that low because I wouldn't want to mess around on the state test. But, you know, anything lower than 1/5. All right, question 2. Complete the sentence about the probability of an event. There are a couple of correct answers here. An event with a probability of blank indicates that the event is blank. So here's the 3 pairs you can do. An event with a probability near 0 means that the event is unlikely. An event where the probability is near 0.5 is neither likely or unlikely. And an event where a probability is near 1 indicates the event is likely. Okay? Those are your 3 sets of answers. Because when you think about near 0, near 1, think about percentages, okay? 1 means 100%. 0 means 0%. If it's 0, how likely is it? It's not. Question 3. Event Q is more likely to occur than event T. The probability of event T is 1/2. What's the possible probability of event Q? Event Q is more likely. So anything greater than 1/2. 2/3. Or 3/4. Or 4/5. You know, anything that's bigger than 1/2. Anything that's bigger than 1/2. Question 4. Mr. Prescott asks all the students in his class whether they play sports. A randomly selected student in his class is more likely to play sports than to not play sports. What is the possible probability that a randomly selected student from Mr. Prescott's class plays sports? Okay, so there's 2 possible answers. Either you play sports or you don't. Okay? You either play or you don't. If it's more possible, a randomly selected student is more likely to play sports than to not. So if you're picking someone out of 2 possible options, that means in a random fair chance, you should have a 1 out of 2 chance, a coin flip. A 1 out of 2 chance. But knowing that it's weighted in the favor of more people said they play sports, that means that the possible probability that someone plays sports is anything above 1/2. 2/3. Let's go 2/3. Based on your probability in part A, what is the possible probability that a randomly selected student does not play sports? This one requires a more exact answer. Because when you only have 2 probabilities, when you only have 2 possible options, where either you play or you don't, then if 2/3 of the people are playing, then everyone else is not. So you take the whole, which is 1, and you subtract out 2/3. If you were doing this without a calculator, if you don't have a calculator, you would have to put this over 1 over 1, find the least common denominator, that would be 3. Multiply both of these by 3. So you would get 3 over 3 minus 2 over 3. Subtract 3 minus 2 is 1, and your denominator stays the same. This is your only possible answer, because there's no middle ground. Either you play, or you don't. That's it. Now, if you put 3/4 for part A, then B would have to be 1/4. If you put 3/5 for part A, B would have to be 2/5, etc. Question 5. A bag contains blue, red, green, and yellow wrap candy. That's 4 different colors. All the candy is the same size and shape. There is an equal number of each color of candy in the bag. So you have a 1/4 chance of getting blue, 1/4 of getting red, 1/4 of getting green, and 1/4 of getting yellow. Okay? Match each of it with its probability. You get a red or yellow candy. So red, 1/4, plus yellow, 2/4. 2/4 is 50%. Huzzah. Selecting a blue, red, green, or yellow candy. I mean, that's 4 options. Those are the 4 options. You're going to get one. That's a 100% chance. Selecting a purple candy. There's not even any purple candy in the bag. Where are we getting purple from? 0. There's no purple candy. You can't pull a candy color that doesn't exist. There's no purple candy. 0. None. Nada. So your odds are 0. All right, so that's going to do it for this standard. We'll be back with another standard. Until then, thanks for watching, and good luck on your test.